behind me, I have every flavor of soda that you can possibly get from a store. I'm gonna gradually mix them one by one until I get something that tastes good. And I'm going to answer the age-old question: what happens if you mix soda flavors? I'm gonna start very basic with just a Pepsi can. Taste test. For just a Pepsi, this is actually pretty good. I'm gonna rate this a solid 8.5 out of 10. Alright, now I'm gonna ramp it up to 3 drinks mixed, and I think we gotta do the classic trio. So I'm gonna add a little bit of Pepsi, a little bit of Sprite. Now this will already taste interesting, but we have to add a third drink. And then we're eventually gonna mix all of these drinks anyway, and a little bit of Fanta. So this is a cup of Pepsi, Sprite, and Fanta. It's very interesting. I don't know what color this has because Smart B decided to choose orange cups for this video, but it literally... Okay, so there's no taste of Fanta. Again, the taste of Pepsi is very strong for some reason. It just tastes like Pepsi. This is really weird. I think we're gonna have to add less of the Pepsi then. This basically just tastes like Pepsi with a hint of lemon from the Sprite. No taste of Fanta whatsoever. It's pretty good though. Not bad. Like, I would drink this if it was a soda. So far, I do not mind. It does not taste bad. You know what? We do gotta come up with a slightly more interesting potion. So I'm just gonna ramp it up to 5 drinks. We're gonna do the same drinks we just did. The Pepsi, Sprite, and Fanta. But we're gonna throw in a Coke Zero and our first interesting drink. A Blue Mountain Dew. I've never heard of this, but it sounds cool. And finally, the Coke Zero. This is 5 disgusting drinks mixed into 1 cup. I think it's like black with a hint of blue. I don't know about this, guys. Maybe it will be the secret recipe. Maybe it will taste good. You know what they say, never judge a book by its cover. It's not even bad. It is not even bad. This is a good 8.7 out of 10. Genuinely tastes better than a regular Pepsi. It tastes like blueberry and lemon in some Pepsi, but I did put less Pepsi this time, so it's actually really interesting how good this tastes. Why don't I make my own drink? I'll just make 5 of these drinks. No one's ever gonna find out. I do wonder what will happen if we ramp this up to 7 drinks though. 7 drinks mixed into 1 cup. We're gonna do everything we just did, but a yellow Fanta, which is pineapple. That is our first pineapple drink, along with the Monster. This is gonna be insane. That is 7 freaking drinks in 1 cup. This is drink 1, Pepsi. Drink 2, the Sprite. Drink 3, drink 4, Coke Zero. It's already getting filled, actually. But we have 3 more drinks to go, which is crazy to me. Why am I doing this? This is drink 5, a little bit of Monster there. Drink 6, the special Blueberry Mountain Dew. A little bit of that. And finally, we're gonna put the Pineapple Fanta. God, I should have done more research on this. This is probably really bad for me. Alright, we have the drink of doom over here. You can see the particles inside of it. I don't know. This is like I'm gonna blind taste test it. I'm not gonna think of any of the drinks and try to think of what this tastes like. Still very fizzy. It almost doesn't taste like anything. I don't know how to explain it almost makes it taste of apple. This tastes like an apple juice right now, a fizzy apple juice, even though we didn't use anything with apple in it, which is crazy. You know what, it's actually worse. I don't know, it's getting worse and worse. This is a solid 7 out of 10. It's just very fizzy with a lot of taste that tastes like nothing. It tastes like a little bit of apple, a hint of apple, but that's it. But we're gonna push it to the limits now. We're gonna try like freaking 10 drinks. Yeah, we have like 10 over here. So we're gonna add a regular Mountain Dew, we're gonna add a Dr. Pepper, and we're gonna add a Crush juice. Drinking this genuinely makes me appreciate having regular sodas. Let's finish this up so we can finally ramp it up to 10 drinks. If you think... Ooh, it landed. I'm not even Yo, it literally... Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, all the drinks you see in front of you are what were used in this one singular cup. I feel like there's something living inside of it. It is literally moving. This is really bad, guys. Do not do this. Here it is. The final product. 10 flavors of soda in this 1 cup. Let's see it. It tastes so sour for some reason. I don't think we had any super sour drinks. For some reason, the combination of those 10 drinks makes a sour drink. It tastes like a little bit of cranberry. This is so weird. I'm not even joking right now. It tastes like a little bit of cranberry and watermelon. Two flavors that were not even included in these drinks. But for some reason, the combination makes that. It's the same amount of fizz, but I think that's because it is a small portion, right? A lot better than I expected. I thought I would die during this video. Solid 6 out of 10. Regular soda cans are just better than a combination, honestly. But that's expected. I mean, they're freaking billionaire companies. Of course, they made the drink taste as good as possible. Man, I would hate to be working as like a taste guy for these companies. This is really horrible. You know what? I did enjoy like the middle though. You gotta find a balance. If you combine like 3 or 5 of them, you might actually find a good tasting thing. There are some people who mix cherry cola with Sprite and it ends up tasting good, or cherry syrup with Sprite, and I agree. So it tastes way better than Sprite. You could do that. Either way, if you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe so I can pay for my hospital bill.